Armadyl God Wars. Here we are, guys. Got a Slayer task for Avances, so we're here. Figured I'd make a quick video, show you guys how we've been doing these. I got like 140 KC now, I think. I do have the top, which was cool because I was able to instantly upgrade my Missouri top. 144 KC, so we're doing pretty good there. Here's the inventory. Here's the equipment. I would not recommend coming with anything less than a shadow. You could probably do it with the Eye of Ajak now if you have the confliction gauntlets and maybe ancestral, but with my gear I gotta have the shadow, otherwise I don't kill the boss fast enough and I'll just die. It's not good. And I also bring both the ice and the blood scepter. The ice one, of course, to freeze the melee minion, and the blood one I throw on after the kill to fill up my hit points. Another thing, if you're on your phone, the tiles I have marked are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tile number 7 and then up and over 1. You're going to want to mark those tiles. Also, another thing, make sure you always get you an ecumenical key, because getting the KC here is not very fun. If you're going to camp out here for a long time, it might be worth getting your ancient kill count up so you can bank here so you can preserve your kill count. But I can't be bothered to stay here that long. I got to do short trips here, otherwise I just go a little bit crazy. I try to get these guys that are in here doing this boss. I yelled at them. I said, hey, go stand on the safe tiles, just so I could show you guys, but they're ignoring me, or they're bots, I'm not sure. But they look like they're having fun doing that soul flame horn tactic. I really wish I could do that, but of course, Iron Man, you got to do this solo. Otherwise, make sure these are your quick prayers. You got your best magic attack prayer and protect from range. If the boss is alive, always have this prayer activated. If you try to flick, more than likely you're just gonna die. Just keep that prayer on the entire time. And otherwise, all you need once you're in here is just a Zammy item and an armadyl item. That'll keep you safe. And don't take either of those off until you get inside the boss room. Another thing, make sure you go private. You always want to go private here so that you can let all your loot stack up on the floor, which is really handy because it also keeps the extra food drops, and this boss drops a lot of food on the floor. So those are the important things. Otherwise, if you want, make sure you have put your true tile on just by going in here, search tile, and you could have these settings put on. Anyway, that's gonna do it. We're gonna jump straight into a kill now. Sorry for the long intro, but just wanted to go over those things, and here we go. Step through, or put on my prayer, activate my heart, walk through the door, run straight over here and attack the boss. Now we're just gonna wait a couple of seconds, let the melee minion get over here. Usually you can get off 2 shadow attacks before the melee minion gets over here, and I don't know why my barrage is not going off. That's okay, we're gonna have to first kill's always a little scuffed, guys. First kill's always a little scuffed when you come in here. Too slow. I'm not timing that well at all, so I'm taking hits from the boss. That is not what you want to do. There we go. I at least got him frozen now, so that melee minion is not going to chase me all over. But we'll bring this boss down real quick. Also, make sure you got your bones to peaches. It can really extend your trips out. And there we go. The boss is killed. That was pretty scuffed. Hopefully we can get this set up a little bit better. And I also only tagged the melee minion. One, because it shows me his melee range, which is pretty handy, especially when I'm stepping under. I can make sure I'm within that so that he's not able to reach me. And then 2, it makes it easier to identify him whenever the boss is active, because if you have them all 3 tagged, I can't really tell them apart until I start seeing their attacks go. And of course, after you drop the kill the range minion, switch your prayer over to pray mage. And that's all there is to it so far. Oh, and make sure you tag the big bones and the feathers. I do both because sometimes I'll pick up the big bones to use for bone to peaches, of course. But otherwise, also tag the feathers for the same reason. And the reason is that's our spawn timer. That's how we're going to be able to tell when the boss is spawning. Go ahead and pick these coins up. Once that count gets down to 30 seconds, the boss will spawn. You can disable that, your Slayer counter, or your Slayer tracker, or helper, whatever it's called. It's nice. I wish I could disable this. Maybe there's a way to in settings. I haven't tried or looked yet. But anything extra on the screen is always just a little bit more of a pain in the butt, in my opinion. Once you get down to about 32, 33 seconds, get ready. The boss is coming at 30. Attack twice. 1, 2, and then time this so that you can freeze the melee minion, and then we're just going to step under. And then we're going to hold a long tap right here. And we're standing underneath the mage and the melee minion right here, so neither one of them are able to attack us. And more often than not, you can bring the boss down before they unfreeze, especially if you're using the Ice Scepter. But this time they killed, or they unfroze before we got the kill done. So we're taking a few hits here. Just gonna heal up because I might have even got a chance there. I'm not sure. And then I also normally like to be on long range for the shared XP. Never gonna get to 200 mil defense without it. But there we go. We get the kill down. Go ahead and I'll use the Ice Scepter this time to freeze that melee minion in place, just so I have a little bit extra time. And there we go. We're just gonna top off our health. Another good idea you can do too is before you kill the mage minion, I'll show you right here. Maybe bring him down. But anyway, what I was gonna say is before you kill the mage minion, eat a shark or something if you need to, so that you can actually get that overheal off. Make sure your health is all the way full, and then you can get the overheal right here. So you'll see I'll be at 108 before I kill him, and that's pretty nice. And then also I run the Book of Darkness. You're gonna want to, if you can get one, get a mage's book. It's a little bit better. It's even better than the Elidness ward here, because we're worried more about accuracy than we are damage, because we want to make sure we're not splashing on those freezes that we throw. And then there we go. We got full health. We got full inventory of food. And then just, of course, pray at the altar when you need to. And that's pretty much how this is going to go. Keep your inventory organized. However you like it. That's how I like to keep mine. And while I'm waffling on, the boss is about to spawn. So we're going to run back over here to this tile. And there we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to put the prayers on. Attack twice. 1, 2, and then 1 tick this. Oh, why did I not attack? I clicked right through him. What the heck? You guys saw that, right? And then the melee minion is actually the one that's going to do the most damage to you throughout the kill, so that's why you're always going to want to freeze that one. And then, since I walked under with that misclick, I'm just going to keep doing this little move right here. And then there we go. Re-up my imbued heart. And then I'm just going to run away. I got to be careful doing that, guys. You got to be careful. You can get killed. Anytime you're not actually actively targeting Kree'arra, he has a chance to melee you. The melee's not as strong as the range attack, but it's still pretty strong and can take you out. And there we go. Now just run over this way. Pop a freeze on these two. And start healing. Because, whew. See, that's what I'm saying, guys. Even with my shadow, if you start messing up or things get a little out of hand, you could die really quick around here. You take a lot of damage at this boss, even if you're doing things right. So just keep that in mind. There is a little bit more of a learning curve here than at the other bosses, especially now. Oh my gosh, with the Scobo. Zamorak God War is just completely free, and then with this same setup, Bandos is relatively free as well. And then there you go. Let's go ahead and pick up some loot here, and of course we got our bones to peaches. Why not? We'll pick up another bone. And then I'm just real particular. Oh no, I went to move that and I accidentally drank it instead. Gosh dang it. That's all right. And then I make I call this tile over here, just call it the refrigerator. You can just drop extra food over here. And then usually I just drop the peaches and keep the higher healing stuff over that, but go ahead, drop those. And then that way I can move these down. Put the shadow on because the boss is coming. Bones to peach that, and we're ready. 33, 32, 31, 30, attack. 1, 2, catch a freeze. Then walk under into our safe tile here. Hold a long tap. Once I get bumped out of it, walk back in. Oh, be careful not to attack, because then you're going to get comboed all 3 hits at once. That hurts a little bit. And that's pretty much how easy this is. I would say you might be able to do this with something like Ancestral and the Eye of Ajak, but like I said, I haven't tried it yet, mostly because I already struggle enough. You guys are seeing there's been times my HP's been down into the teens just this trip, and that's even using the shadow, so that's why I stick to that. And otherwise, that's gonna probably do it for this video. I'm gonna stay here and camp out this trip though. Okay, I couldn't help it. I want to know how the Eye of Ajak does. So I figured I'd bring you guys along with me for that ride real quick. And I'm just going to jump straight into it. Not going to waste a bunch of time. You guys already know the deal. Put the prayer on, get in that door. Let's go see how this does. 1. Okay. This is not great so far. Cast that ice barrage. Just gonna step away. Gonna spec too. We got special attacks. I forgot about that. Look at that. We're smashing him. Oh no, we're not smashing him. I've only done 8% health. So I don't know. I thought maybe with the extra accuracy that you get from the confliction gauntlets, maybe it would work. But so far, I'm not liking what I'm seeing, guys. Freeze him, step away. Ooh, we took a melee hit. Just stepping away, trying to stay out of that meleeer's range. Maybe if we get the first kill, if we survive this, maybe we can get a setup going here. We'll try. Getting smacked. Oh no, the melee minion's already free again. Okay. We got the boss down though. As we all know, you can't really judge the trip off the first kill, not at God Wars. You got to get set up first, right? And I went ahead and I did throw on the ward for this one. I'm not sure if I already said that. But I threw the ward on just for the extra damage. I think it'll be worth it while we're hitting the boss. Come on. Get him down, bring him down. All right. Change prayers. Come on. Now everything's noodling, it seems like. Ooh, there we go. Just got to complain a little bit. And then I'm going to grab these. Smoke runes, nice. Wait, just wasting prayer there now. Go ahead, we'll top off on prayer. That is kind of nice though. With the eye, at least, don't have to really worry about our switches throwing stuff in the wrong spot anymore. So that's something. That's something to take note of. Here we go. 40 seconds to go. 9, 8. Get ready. All right, here we go. Let's see how we do now. All right, get the 1 hit. 2 hit, freeze, step under, attack. Get you a long click. Walk under. Gonna go ahead and special now. See if we can bring his defense down a little bit. Yeah, I just don't know if this is gonna. You could probably do this. It's probably fine. But after I've doing the kills with the shadow, I'm just not very impressed. Of course, that's the difference in there's a difference in their price for a reason, I suppose. Try to get my health back up. And then, see, after you eat, make sure you click the boss again, otherwise could swoop in on you and do a melee. Get another freeze off on the minions. Yeah, it's just a lot slower. I'm not sure. This might, even the Bofa might be beating this now with this setup. Yeah, overall, not really impressed, guys. I'd say make sure, I wouldn't even really bother worry about coming here unless you have a shadow. If you're gonna mage it, you're gonna want to shadow a T-bow or a Bofa, something like that. I don't think that this is quite it, even with the extra accuracy that the gloves give you. But who knows? Maybe it's worth it to somebody. But if nothing else, now you know. That's pretty much how it's going to go if you're going to be running the Eye of Ajak. I don't know if I recommend 4 out of 5 or 4 out of 10. I give it a 4 out of 10, the Eye, on the old Kree'arra here. Oh, thought I killed it. Go ahead and kill these minions, then I'm going to get out of here. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Expect the Chambers of Zeud raid pretty soon. I'm getting pretty good. I had a few kills the other day, yesterday, where I only died twice. So, getting a lot better at that one. I should be getting deathless kills in no time. And then you did probably see this. This is my teleport out of here. I just popped that one. Oh, I went to the wrong one though. Just tap it. That's my one-tap teleport to get out of God Wars. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching.